Okay, Coach, opening statement on tonight's game.
Disappointing. Had our opportunities, just couldn't keep Buckley out of the paint. Their point guard just dominated the game, and we just had no answers. Tried everybody on him, and just thought they really did a good job of driving us, and just really couldn't stop him. And he controlled it, had a couple opportunities to get back in front, and thought we could. And, our defense stats will show it was one thing, but wasn't. And offensively, you just can't turn the ball over 21 times at home and expect to win. I mean, the way we started the game was, even though it was close, I expected us to score a bunch of points the way they guarded us going into it. Had a good game plan, I thought, going into it. Really didn't execute it very well, and I take responsibility for that. And, disappointing.
Turn over to the media.
Coach, how was team morale coming into this after Saturday's win?
Nathan, we were hard to be down after winning a tough game on the road. I mean, Lamar had their best conference start, I guess, in 24 years, and we had a really good comeback, played with great spirit, and the kids have practiced really hard. Had a good, short, quick practice yesterday. We watched film yesterday afternoon and practiced, and went through how to attack their defense and had great success against it. And watched film again yesterday, and then watched film, and everybody shot 100 free throws today, and you couldn't tell when we shoot 56%. And everybody had to shoot between 70% or above to get off the floor, which we did. And some guys make over 90%. So it's disappointing to get in a game and shoot 56% when, which is kind of the difference in the game tonight. If you make free throws, the outcome might be a little bit different. And like I said, you guys have heard me say this before, we shot more free throws with this team than any team I've ever had. And we shot them yesterday, we shot them today, and I don't know what's different. Maybe we need to put cutouts of people in the Coliseum when we're shooting them.
Trailed by 5 at half, and came back. You took the lead for a couple times in the second half. But what halftime adjustments did you make?
We stopped trapping the ball screen to kind of keep number 5 out of the paint. We tried to. We tried to tweak offensively, and it helped a little bit what we were doing as far as spreading the court to try to get some more driving lanes for our guys. And those type of things, to try to move their pieces around a little bit more. But at the end of the day, and why we were more successful, I thought, Saturday versus today is one statistic you look at. And it's like, we had 5 steals tonight. We didn't turn them over. We didn't score off our defense or any rebounding. So that was the biggest key tonight, is that they dominated with their ball handling. They were so ball in hand, and we didn't force them to dribble. We didn't force them to pass where we could get them in turnovers and things like that. So it was really disappointing that we couldn't score off our defense tonight. Great question.
On my end, I know the lack of free throws, of missing them, that was one low spot. But if I could twist it in any other way, 3-pointers were made tonight, and I know that just has been shown through constant shooting and reps. But any thoughts on the increased presence from the 3-pointer line tonight?
I mean, their defense lends itself to open shots, Hunter. I mean, these are college players. This is big business. I mean, it's disappointing. Hunter, you got to win at home. I mean, we got to change the trend that we're at. You got to score by what the defense gives you. It's disappointing to me that we did not take advantage of what their defense gave us tonight. They gave us some open opportunities. So a couple of guys made some shots. They went under ball screens on Keon early. So you got some open shots, but we didn't have the biggest probably bright spot, if we had anything at all, is that Scylla had some kind of impact in the game tonight, which was good for us, and maybe he can build on that. And he had a couple mistakes, but when you haven't played game minutes or whatever, you're gonna have some of those, and hopefully he can build on that and become part of the roster moving forward, the rotation. You know, we just have to get consistent play. We got to know what we're getting from some of these cats, and you know, obviously, it's my responsibility, and I hate it for everybody, our fans and our players, and just disappointing, just really disappointing. I don't think anybody expected this tonight. I know I certainly didn't. You know, Nathan, going back to, I think we're all pretty confident going into this game. You know, we haven't lost a. You know, we've had some things happen this year that has never happened before, so it's really disappointing.
You'll be back in action and part of the Louisiana swing at Nichols on Saturday, and then at McNeese on Monday. So just talk about what's up next for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, I mean, school starts this week, and maybe that'll help us get some people around us and take some of the, you know, Groundhog Day out of us, and go to another state, and maybe that'll be a refresher for us. I mean, you know, everybody's looking for answers. You know, I mean, I'm trying to give them answers, and we got to listen. I mean, we had some faux pas out there tonight that we haven't had. It's frustrating as a coach, and I know it's frustrating for them. We got to listen better. We got to execute better. The play at the end of the half was brutal. You know, just things that happen to teams that aren't winning are happening to this team, and that has to change. And as a coach, you got to help them understand what you can do to help them do the right thing, and we'll just continue to get after it and try to help them learn from it.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach.
Thanks, Axel.